We are thrilled to welcome award-winning author and illustrator William Joyce, who recently released his latest children's book called Rocket Puppies. And you also may know that Bill here also designed this year's I Voted sticker in Louisiana. So we are just so thrilled to have you on the morning show today, Bill. Thanks for being with us.
You're the only person I get up this early for.
Well, I really appreciate it because we love having you. And I am so excited to hear about Rocket Puppies. Tell us about this story.
Well, I tell you, I started writing it during the pandemic, and everything was just so gloomy, right?
Yeah.
And people were in kind of a bad mood, and they've been in a bad mood for a while. And I was checking the National Gloom Index, and we were at record highs for a while there. It was still very high, and I was like, I need to do a book that'll like lower the National Gloom Index and cheer people up. So I started thinking about puppies and what would happen if puppies had superpowers, and what if they had jetpacks, and what if they had puppy ray vision, and that puppy ray vision would make everybody feel better.
Well, that already makes me feel a lot better. So tell us about the bad guy in the book. Who is that? Very creative.
The bad guy in the book, when I first started it, I didn't know who the bad guy would be. But then one day I came up with this name, Snarly McBummerpants. And he lives on the island of Woe, and he has a volcano of woe that pumps out mopey smoke that encircles the whole world, and everybody gets in a bad mood. And they have to cheer him up so that he can stop sending out all this woe everywhere.
Yeah, this is amazing. I was talking to you about the puppies here. Love it. You illustrated this book as well. Your first time using colored pencils, correct? Really interesting. Tell us about that.
Well, it sounds funny to be asking an adult, so you're using colored pencils now. Yeah, I'd always done paint or gouache or ink or computers, and so for some reason this matched the style I wanted to try to do, that reminded me of the old Dick and Jane reader books that I grew up with when I was a kid, that taught me how to read.
Yeah.
And they were the sunniest, happiest illustrations. They're just sun-drenched and full of joy, and I wanted to make that a part of this book's happy vibe, is to sort of call back to that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so I had probably 1,000 colored pencils that came from France. So I don't know why French have the best colored pencils, but they do.
But they do. Well, this is amazing, and I just cannot wait to read this to my daughter, and I just know she's going to love it. So I want you guys to go grab yourself a copy. Bill's going to be at the Barnes & Noble here in Shreveport on November 7th, so you can get to know him, grab a signature on one of the books. You really don't want to miss it. Bill, I do want to talk to you about this year's I Voted sticker in Louisiana.
Sure.
You came up with that design. It's amazing. I love it. You really nailed it. Talk to us about it.
You know, the Secretary of State called me and she said, we would love for you to do the sticker, and I was just flabbergasted and happy to get to do it, because I've always liked those stickers and I like getting them when I vote. So she said the only rule is that it has to be apolitical. It can't like lean one way or the other.
Sure.
I'm like, well, how about a crawfish? Because I don't think they're very political as far as I can tell. And so we came up with this guy, Mark DeBallot, who is this happy, dapper crawfish who's marching down the street after he voted, and he a little reminiscent of Uncle Sam and the illustration that James Montgomery Flagg did for Uncle Sam in World War I, that became sort of, that's why we think of Uncle Sam. But I didn't want to get too Uncle Sammy, because he's a crawfish, but he has the top hat and tails, and he has a real spring in his step.
He's feeling good after voting.
He's feeling good. He's done his job, his civic duty. He's made a choice.
Absolutely. Bill, how did it feel for you to design that sticker?
Like $1 million.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a fun thing to do. It's like, everybody's going to vote. They're going to put this piece of art on their chest that I designed, and they're going to walk around and feel hopefully really good about themselves. And that's a different kind of art than I do. I mean, it's usually a book or something you see at the movies. It's not something you wear every day or just that day. And for such an important day as voting. So I don't know. It was a win-win. Made me happy.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being with us, Bill. We really appreciate it. It was a win-win for us to have you this morning. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, guys. Election day's tomorrow. Be sure to head out to the polls. Grab yourself the I Voted sticker here in Louisiana. And now you know the guy behind the design. And stay with us. We'll be right back.